This video is brought to you by our channel partner Crypto.com. If you'd like to join more than 50 million users in trading, spending, and earning on the most secure and advanced crypto platform in the industry, sign up with the referral code CryptoFiend with no space and get a free $25 bonus to your account. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you as always for tuning into the channel. In this video, we're going to dive deep into some bear and bull cases for Bitcoin and the overall crypto market moving forward, as well as discuss Twitter's acquisition by Elon Musk. Now, diving right into things, Cointelegraph put out a phenomenal bear and bull case for Bitcoin, and it is currently showing slight bullish momentum as we've seen over the past couple days in the crypto markets. Bitcoin bounced and hit 21,000 with Ethereum pumping over 10% as well. We have slightly dropped back since then, but overall we are seeing some positive momentum in the space. So let's first discuss some of the bear cases for Bitcoin as of right now. So first off, we do have stalled new address growth. The on-chain active address growth remains stagnant across the BTC network. A reduction in transactions translates to a decrease in utilization and user growth for the network, factors which could possibly hinder BTC's price expansion. And as we can see, new addresses within the Bitcoin ecosystem that possess a non-zero address balance have also plateaued, a trend which also occurred in November 2018. This stalled growth in new non-zero addresses back in 2018 was followed by a BTC price dip that did not recover until January 2019 when this metric began to increase. Another bearish case we have for Bitcoin is that miners are selling off right now and could trigger a new sell-off even further. In previous years, many BTC miners held onto large quantities of Bitcoin in their reserves. However, since the onset of the bear market, many miners are selling BTC in order to cover their capital cost and operational expenses. This is something we've seen time and time again in the crypto space. As miners run their operations with these lower BTC prices, they are forced to sell off to maintain their cost of operation. But one thing to note is that Bitcoin hash rate is at an all-time high, which is phenomenal to see. That's essentially showing that Bitcoin mining is at an all-time high as well. So more people are mining more than ever to get those Bitcoins to hopefully hold on to them for of course, the market to appreciate in the future. But to all of those low-end miners that can't afford to pay out of pocket to maintain their mining facilities, they are, of course, going to be forced to sell their Bitcoin onto the open market. So with BTC mining production costs rising amid a backdrop of falling revenues, miners are deleveraging by selling their newly mined BTC. But again, the good news is that we do have hash rates at all-time highs. So moving into some of the bullish cases for Bitcoin right now, whales are accumulating, and it's unfortunate to see, but this happens time and time again when the markets fall. The whales scoop up the BTC and wait for that future appreciation where they are the ones that truly capitalize in this market. In spite of falling BTC prices, many BTC whales that hold in excess of 10,000 BTC are possibly increasing their holdings even in bear market conditions. Another bullish case for Bitcoin right now is that BTC withdrawals from centralized exchanges could reduce selling pressure. Funds moved from centralized exchanges weakens immediate selling pressure on the market. Coinbase, one of the highest volume centralized exchanges, is seeing large amounts of BTC withdrawals. Glassnode points out that Coinbase has seen a very large scale net withdrawal of almost 42,000 Bitcoin this week. And some might be wondering, why is this a bullish case? Well, when you have a large amount of withdrawals from an exchange to personal for example, hardware wallets, that's going to show that most of the time those investors or long-term holders are putting that Bitcoin onto private wallets because they do not intend to sell anytime soon. So seeing massive withdrawals from exchanges to private wallets is a phenomenal sign to see for Bitcoin's case, and it won't directly necessarily affect the increase in price, but it will reduce selling pressure and put essentially more Bitcoin into cold storage for a long dormant period of time. Now, another bullish case we have for Bitcoin moving forward is that hodlers keep on hodling. According to the realized cap HODL waves metric, the total USD wealth held in BTC valued at the time of each coin's last transaction is now disproportionately skewed to long-term holders. The proportion of wealth held in coins that moved in the last 3 months is now at an all-time low. So we aren't currently at an all-time high for HODLers, but this is showing us that coins younger than 3 months being moved around is at an all-time low. So people are putting their coins onto their wallets and they're letting them sit for 3 months or longer before moving anything, which is a phenomenal sign to see when we want the appreciation of these cryptocurrencies to go up in value. Now, some analysts do believe that BTC's low volatility during this period is a calm before the storm mentality, and the current macroeconomic and price surge of BTC may show the resolve of HODLers as the winning factor. So overall, we do have our bearish cases, which we discussed earlier on, and we have our bullish, and it looks like the bullish ones are the ones that are a little more superior right now. As we've seen over the past week, we did see Bitcoin pump up to 21,000 and Ethereum have a 10% plus increase this week. We have fallen down slightly, but overall it looks like the markets are finally beginning to have some life to them, and who can complain about that? Next up, I do want to discuss Elon Musk and his recent acquisition of Twitter. If you guys aren't aware, Elon Musk has officially purchased Twitter, and I guess you should say the deal is going in tomorrow on Friday, and he will be officially the owner of Twitter. Now, what's exciting to see about this acquisition is some of the changes he's going to be making to the platform. Now, a lot of employees were worried that he was going to come in and completely fire, I believe the estimate was about 75% of the staff, and I wouldn't say that's necessarily the case. Of course, we won't know till further on, but 75% I think is a little bit extreme when it comes to the employees at Twitter. Now, don't get me wrong, the amount of employees Twitter has, I think, is definitely excessive for the platform being essentially autonomous on its own. Don't get me wrong, you do need moderators and stuff like that, but I believe they have close to 10,000 employees, which is pretty extreme considering it is an app-based platform and they don't have many moving parts in the background. But aside from that, he has officially entered the HQ of Twitter. He put out a very, very funny post yesterday with almost 1 million likes of him entering the Twitter headquarters, and he's carrying a sink saying, "Let that sink in," that he is officially the owner of Twitter. So it seems like a lot of people are excited for his acquisition and excited to see what changes will be coming to the platform here in the near future. But he did also put out a very good statement today, actually, in regards to the advertisers on the platform, because that was also a big concern that Elon Musk was going to completely strip the platform of advertisers or just simply make the platform not friendly for advertisers here in the future. This goes on to say that Elon Musk stating, "I wanted to reach out personally to share my motivation in acquiring Twitter. There has been much speculation about why I bought Twitter and what I think about advertising. Most of it has been wrong. The reason I acquired Twitter is because it is important to the future of civilization to have a common digital town square where a wide range of beliefs can be debated in a healthy manner without resorting to violence. There is currently great danger that social media will splinter into far right-wing and far left-wing echo chambers that generate more hate and divide our societies. In the relentless pursuit of clicks, much of traditional media has fueled and catered to those polarized extremes, as they believe that this is what brings in the money. But in doing so, the opportunity for dialogue is lost. That is why I bought Twitter. I didn't do it because it would be easy. I didn't do it to make more money. I did it to try to help humanity whom I love. And I do so with humility, recognizing that failure is pursuing this goal despite our best efforts is a very real possibility. That said, Twitter obviously cannot become a free-for-all hellscape, where anything can be said with no consequences. In addition to adhering to the laws of the land, our platform must be warm and welcoming to all, where you can choose your desired experience according to your preferences, just as you can choose, for example, to see movies or play video games, ranging from all ages to mature. I also very much believe that advertising, when done right, can delight, entertain, and inform you. It can show you a service or product or medical treatment that you never knew existed, but is right for you. For this to be true, it is essential to show Twitter users advertising that is as relevant as possible to their needs. Low relevancy ads are spam, but highly relevant ads are actually content. Fundamentally, Twitter aspires to be the most respected advertising platform in the world that strengthens your brand and grows your enterprise. To everyone who has partnered with us, I thank you. Let us build something extraordinary together. So that is Elon Musk's statement on why he purchased Twitter, as well as what advertisers can expect moving forward, and letting everyone know that yes, Twitter is going to be an open platform where everyone can be a part of it, but it's not going to be a lawless hellscape. You can't just talk about or post whatever you want. There needs to be some boundaries limiting the content that's posted on the platform, essentially abiding by, say, the United States laws when it comes to posting content related to, let's say, I don't know, child pornography or violence and stuff like that. So overall, I think Elon Musk purchasing Twitter will be a good positive thing for the platform moving forward, and honestly it could truly be a game changer for humanity and could force a lot of these other social media platforms to move in his direction when it comes to being completely transparent and open and letting both sides have a voice, instead of some of these platforms truly strangling one side or the other, or someone's opinion over someone else's, because at the end of the day, that is not what true free speech is all about. And I think it's very important that we maintain that, regardless of you agreeing or disagreeing with someone's opinion. It's good to have that dialogue. So let me know what you guys think about Elon Musk's acquisition of Twitter, as well as if you think this is the time for the crypto markets to truly turn around and show us some true gains. I would also love to know your thoughts. What you guys think about this style of video. I was thinking about maybe getting away from the more scripted videos and coming at you occasionally with a unscripted video where we just go over some news online, and we just have more of an open conversation where you guys can leave me information down below on what's going on in the space, or what else you would like to see on the channel as well, because at the end of the day, this channel is meant to provide information to you guys, and I want to know what type of information you are most interested in. Are you interested more in the scripted style review videos? Are you more interested in the open conversation type videos? I would love to know your thoughts on that down below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next.